It was a glorious Florida winter with all the Florida snow, the sweat collecting underneath the armpits of every Floridian, and the Nerdy Show gang, Cap, Hex, and Gianna, along with their Wookiee companion Grumpa Daruk, were headed up on their way up to a cabin to meet up with their co-host Brian for a holiday get-together to give their Wookiee companion an authentic Life Day celebration. Things aren't turning out so well for them. The largest traffic jam in state history is piled up on I-95.
We have not moved
Recalculating.
in 30 minutes. You know what? I'm going to turn off the car.
Recalculating.
We're just eating up gas. We cool with that? We cool with that?
The GPS is cool with
Proceed with caution. Carbon emissions high.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, we're probably going to be moving soon. Let's just relax. It's okay.
I'm just going to turn it off.
It couldn't last that much longer.
We'll roll down some windows.
Hey, Brian, I just wanted to call you and let you know that we are stuck in a huge traffic jam. I think we're going to be a little late.
Good. I like that. That's good news. The less time I get to spend with you guys, the better the holiday.
Yeah. I thought you'd say something like that. But just to let you know, Mike is not actually in the car with us. He said he wanted a bike, so he's biking up there. And I don't.
Yeah, that sounds both stupid and reckless. So yeah.
With this traffic jam, he's already ahead of us. I assume it's going to clear up, but just to let you know, he's on his way. He'll arrive separately, and if for some reason he manages to get up there before us, just
that would be very embarrassing for you if a man bikes through a blizzard faster than you can drive.
I just wanted to let you know he's been biking a lot lately. He might be juicing. I don't know.
Oh,
he's got a thing. It's a bike thing.
That would explain the pictures I saw on the Facebook where his calf is like the size of my head.
Yeah. So, you know about the Wookiee situation, right?
Like the recently discovered Earth 2 thing?
No, like the thing where we have a Wookiee in the car, and I want to make sure...
Clarification, are we talking actual Wookiee or just a homeless guy who's really kind of hairy and more like Alan Moore?
No, this is definitely a step above Alan Moore. This is a legit Wookiee.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure that everything was ready, because we have to take him to the woods so that he can celebrate Life Day, because he can't, it's tradition for all Wookiees to go to Kashyyyk to celebrate Life Day, and I figured the closest thing we could get is this cabin of yours in the woods far away.
How's it smell? Like, will it just stay outside?
Well, it is a he. His name's Grumpa Daruk.
Of course it is.
You can call him Grumpy for short. It's kind of self-expressive. Basically just be ready for that. Just be prepared, and we'll be there as soon as we can. It shouldn't be 8 hours tops. Hex and I are gonna trade off. We'll get there. We'll get there in no time.
Yeah, great. Okay, sure. Hairy homeless guy, maybe a Wookiee. Fine.
It's really great of you to invite us up to this cabin, man. Thanks so much. This is gonna be really awesome.
It really wasn't an invite so much as you're just going.
Recalculating.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you soon. And if anything else comes up, I'll give you a call.
Recalculating.
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, no. Why didn't you turn off?
Recalculating.
Stop saying recalculating.
Recalculating.
Stop saying
recalculating.
Get you in the face!
Head north on I-95.
It's done. So, that was Brian, huh?
Brian says he can't wait for us to be there, and he's happy to receive us.
Oh, yay! Yay, I can't wait to see Brian. I have not seen him in forever. Grumpy, you are going to love meeting Brian.
Yeah, he's a stand-up gentleman.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Funny guy. He says he doesn't want to see you, but he's always joking. It's silly. He always growls at me whenever he sees me in real life, but it's just his way of saying hi.
He is a master of, I don't know, what's the word for it? Deception?
Yeah.
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 Everything he says is the opposite. It's great.
Yeah, it's silly.
It's like it's an interesting character trait. Man, this is a dense traffic jam, though. I'm looking at it on the phone. It's just red, just a big brick of red going straight up 95.
GPS. Can you find us another route?
Resetting. Please wait.
No,
Recalculating.
don't start recalculating.
Recalculating.
God damn.
John, is this gonna be okay for your...
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it's not a
You lost
problem. I swear, I'll be okay. Be all right this time.
Okay.
I can deal with
Head
it.
north on.
God damn it! For how much
I-95.
of a headache this fucking piece of shit is.
Proceed
I should've
forward.
just paid for a goddamn actual GPS.
Recalculating.
Instead of having John build me one.
Recalculating.
Like it's bad enough that it's fucking his irritating voice mocking me.
Recalculating.
Like it's my fault that we're in the middle of traffic.
Proceed forward.
I feel so stupid renting this fucking van. It's like Mike is doing his thing trying to be fucking bike king, and
You know what? At this rate, he's probably beating us. He can just cut.
oh,
right
I don't doubt that.
God damn it!
I mean, I could just check his Facebook. It's probably like
I just biked 8,736 miles. I am now at a bar.
it's probably exactly that.
What about Brandon? I thought he was going to ride with us.
I thought he was going to ride with us too, and he said that he is working on a special project, and he will meet up with us later.
What?
Which is
What?
total bullshit, and if he thinks that he's driving up, well, he
It's
is
too
sorely
late.
mistaken.
It's too late to fly.
As we're all...
What is he doing this time?
I mean, I thought he was maybe going to be live streaming something, but
Yeah,
I haven't
I haven't
gotten
seen
any
anything on the Twitter
notifications,
feed.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't... I don't know.
Son of a jerk.
I don't know. It's like, I want us to get together and have a Christmas party up in the woods with Brian, and the Wookiee needs to celebrate Life Day. It just seemed like a good thing to do. It's like a team build. It's like, you know, those things corporations do to build togetherness skills, and there's like 3 of us and a Wookiee in this car.
Why are you hating on Grumpy? He does not appreciate that.
Look, Grumpy, we're tight, right? Yeah, exactly. Now see, I don't understand anything that you're saying, but I can... It's body language. That's important.
I totally understand what he's saying. And he wants to go swimming. And we can't do that, Grumpy, because there's no water nearby.
And he's looking at you like you're a fucking idiot, so
I
clearly
know how to
he
talk
didn't say
Wookiee.
that he wanted to
I
go
know
swimming.
how to talk Wookiee. That's all there is to it.
He's gonna punch you. He is gonna punch you in your fucking Wookiee face.
Yeah, he does not look happy right now. Dude, Grumpy, whatever I said, I did not mean it. I was just, I can understand it. Okay, cool.
Let me see if I can try to talk to him a little bit. Hey, Grumpy.
Oh, he likes that.
That's pretty good. I think that's a... What is that, mating call?
It looks like it is. I should probably not do that.
Seriously,
Just
though,
at the front.
please don't rape in this car.
Thank you, Grumpy.
But
Yeah,
I have actually always wondered what a Wookiee penis looked like, so I am checking that off of the bucket list right now. Thank you, Jonna.
Weird.
I
I
am super glad I didn't
not
let you get
mean
raped.
to do that.
That was a...
That Penny Arcade comic that joked about taking a man's head off, 100% accurate. 100% accurate.
Starting to get a little crowded in here now after that. We just settle down
I'm
here.
just-
all these little windows in the back they can crack open. You can let the breeze come in. It's fine. We'll just...
Might be a good idea right now.
I mean, car's off, AC's off. Open the windows, let it in.
Window, right?
And that lady is pissed. Look at her talking on that cell phone. She is angry.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she is. Almost as angry as that one guy we drove up onto his driveway. Remember we were looking for the gas station. We got lost. We're like, oh, is that Mike's van? We drive up. No, it isn't. And they're just glowering out. They were so angry.
Oh, John, it was great. There was this glass door in this driveway, and there's all these people in there. There's like this whole family. It's a big house, and they just look out and they're like, "What the fuck? Who are you?" And by the time we've already circled around the driveway to turn around, because we just made a fucking mistake, they're already like outside
There's
the
a
house,
dude
and we're
outside. He's got a baseball bat. I'm like, whoa.
It was weird. It was super weird. So that their holiday spirits were high, I guess, and their fear of being robbed in their big house while they're all there. I don't know. We got nothing to do really.
You know what? That was fun. Let's tell more stories.
Oh, okay. We could tell Christmas stories.
Yeah, John, do you have a Christmas story?
Well, I mean, holiday time, there's nothing I enjoy more than relaxing with the nice Pee-wee Christmas special. And that's definitely an essential one every year. Gotta watch that. And then I also like the Beavis and Butthead Christmas special.
Nice.
It's not Christmas without those two.
Pee-wee Christmas special. It had the Del Rubio triplets in that, right? That's the 3 old women.
Yes.
Yeah, man, they are amazing. You know these guys? Hex? Yeah. 3 old women, real triplets. They were like a hit in particularly California in the 80s. They do this cover of Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. Someday we're going to play it in an episode. I'm damn sure about that.
Hey, yeah, that's a good idea. While we're not doing anything, we should just record an episode. This would make a great episode. You should start recording.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I think we should.
What else are we doing?
I have been recording.
What?
So you just caught on tape that Jonna almost got raped. It's actually probably for the best. In case anything had happened.
That's true. All right.
It's a compulsion. I'm sorry. I have it recording at all times. It's benefited us in the past.
Why did we need 30 minutes of you in the bathroom? Like that was not a montage we needed.
When did we play that?
No, I didn't tell you we played that.
No, when did we? What the fuck, Hex?
I had the audio. I thought it was funny. There was a lot of fart noises.
That is voyeuristic, and I am offended. I mean, I might...
Voyeuristic, says the man that just recorded Jonna almost getting raped.
I might have the recorder on at all times, but that doesn't mean that I listen to it. It's only when I know that there's something...
It was in the Dropbox! It was under, like, X or something. I don't know. It was under Nerdy Show. I was poking around, and I came across it and I thought it was funny.
That was really inappropriate. Well,
don't put it in the Dropbox.
It's time that I'm going to find what episode that is, and I am going to cut it out. And then I'm going to re-upload it, and then no one's ever going to know it was there. So there.
I hate you so much.
I hate you so much.
It was art.
It was fart, is what
Grumpy
it was.
agrees.
It was a series of farts, and you are an asshole.
See, I'm smiling now. I don't care that I've been stuck in traffic for what? Is it like 45 minutes now? I don't fucking care.
Tony is calling me. Just a second.
Hey, Tony, what's happening?
Yeah, see... Can I leave, please?
No.
No.
Tony, we had an agreement. Look, you are going to stay in that room, and you are going to finish the Dungeons & Doritos comic, and you are not going to leave. I don't care what holiday it is.
But, I mean, I haven't seen my wife in weeks.
Well, then you should be working faster.
I can only work so fast. My fingers have started to bleed.
Then you need to take a moment and get back to work. I mean, seriously, come on, dude. We announced this thing months ago. This is the situation here. If you have to stay there all Christmas, all Life Day, all Kwanzaa, I don't care if Roger the Hanukkah Frog is outside of your window staring you down, going, please, Tony, please, come to Judaism. I'll give you a gift every single day. All you have to do is leave the room, Tony. I will kill you.
I was wondering what those eyes might have been.
There was a blood pact, Tony. There was a blood pact. And it was accidental on your part, but I meant it. And you are not leaving that room. I have several Stormtrooper room alarms set up to a system that John rigged up for me, and they will ring. I will know if you've left.
Can I at least get a toilet? I'm tired of pooping in the corner.
This situation is what you have earned for yourself. I'm sorry, man. I do not like being like this. I want to be your friend. But look, just finish the fucking D&D comic. Just finish it, man. Just finish it. That's it.
Well...
You know what?
Hey.
Yeah, you pull your shit together, Tony. You pull your shit together, and then you can have a Merry fucking Christmas whenever you want. It's in your hands, buddy. It's in your hands.
Can I just leave the shit in the corner? I'd rather not pull it into anything. I'm going to try and ignore the smell.
That's fine. That's Mike's room. I hose that down. You know what? You can shit in the corner. You can shit wherever you want. Just finish the damn comic. Anyway.
Merry Christmas, Cap.
Merry Christmas, Tony. I hope you finish it real soon. I'ma go now. Bye.
Bye.
Seriously, though, he needs to finish that fucking comic book.
Man, I've been saying that for a while now.
Just saying. If we don't have that by MegaCon, if we're not at MegaCon peddling that comic book, I'm gonna shit laser beams. And you can put that on the episode.
I will. I will.
John, I mean, you're a Sega girl. You may have a tradition out of playing the Knight's Christmas thing.
Actually, yes. I do like to play that every year on
Nice.
Christmas time.
Have you listened to those two
You're
remix
predictable.
I have. So what? Yeah, I like Sega. What of it?
nights? Man, shut up, Nintendo boy.
I like Nintendo
You
too.
are outcounted. You are outnumbered in this one. Isn't that right, Grumpy?
Jeez.
In that...
He doesn't even
care.
know what you're... No.
No.
He likes the game where you put the ball in the cone. Maybe the hollow chest, I don't know, but definitely the ball in the cone. That might be a Trek thing, but he's cool with it though. He's down. It's a very addictive strategy game. It's like Angry Birds to them. What about you, Hex? I mean, what do the Hexians get up to for Hexmas?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to them. Is this thing still going on? Like, it started back in October, goddamn October 1st, and there's still a Hexmas thing?
You need to accept that to some of our fans, you are the Messiah, and you have a place in their hearts, and a duty to fulfill as, I mean, I don't know why you're so resistant to it. Every time you stand up and a webcam captures your crotchal region, they rejoice. That's a good thing for them.
Man,
and you know what?
Me, do you know what it is? I will say it right now. Do you know what it is? I like being celebrated for my deeds, not for being me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more excited, like, if I do something cool and people celebrate Nerdpalooza, celebrate Nerd Show, I love that. That's awesome. But you're like, oh man, you're Hex, you're cool. No, I'm not. I'm just some fucking dude.
With a crotch, and there's rejoicing. See, I don't think there's anything special about it personally, but a lot of people do.
There is nothing wrong with my crotch.
If there were there
are a lot of women that will agree with me. Okay, not a lot of women, but a handful of women. Damn it.
You know, we haven't had an episode themed around the holidays since like 2009.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, and we actually, Grumpadaric, you're gonna be amused by this. We're talking about, Life Day in depth, because we have this thing. I don't know if you're familiar with it, the Star Wars Holiday Special.
He says he does know of it.
Oh, I can tell by the angered look in his eyes. He's well aware.
He finds it offensive.
Yeah.
He likes the Boba Fett bit.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Boba Fett bit.
Everyone loves the Boba Fett bit.
But so we were talking about that, and I think that it's funny that now words become deeds, and here we are trying to get a Wookiee to his Life Day celebration. I think that's
noble.
Well, I think it's fucking weird, quite frankly.
Yeah,
but,
it's weird too.
Is
that life imitating art or art imitating life?
I don't know.
Or is it just fucking weird? I think it's just fucking weird. You know what? I got an idea. I'm going to give you guys a present. I already gave this to Jonna. Basically, there's this cool album that just came out. It's called A Merry Christmas by chiptune artist Square Whale. Whale spelled W-A-I-L, like a scream.
Yeah, it's really good. I've been listening to it at work like crazy.
I used to book shows for him back on the West Coast, and I even performed a show with him once. He's a really cool guy.
You performed? What did you do? Lip sync Don't Stop Believing, or the Pokemon theme song?
That's all my East Coast shit, man. On the West Coast...
Oh, what were you throwing down on the West Coast, Hex?
You know what? I was playing some Pixelhead, I was playing some Beefy, I wasn't lip singing, I was dancing to it, though. I was DJ Hex Warrior, and I had this set. There's this venue that, for some reason, this is a fucking true story, they like to book me to just have me play nerdy music and dance like an idiot. And...
But you didn't take that act over here? Why isn't that a feature at Nerdapalooza? Why isn't that the Nerdapalooza pre-party?
You know why? That's because I'm fucking busy, and the Nerdapalooza is not about Hex. That's why. If MagFest wanted to book me, yeah, I'd do it. But they got real DJs playing their shit.
All right, we'll play the Square
Anyway,
Whale.
so what I got is his rendition on Carol of the Bells. And this album is interesting because back in the day when he was doing his stuff, and back when he went by the name Capital Steps, it was all non-vocal stuff. And this had some vocal stuff to it. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Kristen, and I was just making some traditional Life Day cookies for Grumpy. And you guys can make them for the holidays too, so if you want to get a pen and paper, I'm going to make some delicious treats. I'm going to start off with the ingredients for these Wookie Ookies. You're going to need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 cup unsalted butter at room temperature, and that's very important. It has to be at room temperature, not right out of the fridge, or you're just going to have a tough time doing everything.
Don't get technical with me.
You're going to want 1 cup packed dark brown sugar, 1/2 cup granulated sugar,
All right.
2 large eggs at room temperature, 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 cup milk chocolate chips, and 1 cup dark chocolate chips or semi-chocolate chips. And those are the ingredients. So let's get cooking.
We're doomed.
You're going to want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And you might want to do this while you're making your dough, about 10 to 15 minutes before you put the cookies in the oven. So now we're actually going to assemble the delicious cookies. You're going to put the flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon in a mixing bowl. And you're going to want to stir it with a wooden spoon until well mixed and set it aside. If it's a little clumpy, you can sift it, but mixing it should be just perfect, so no worries. And then you're going to actually go to making the batter. What you're going to do is you're going to do something like Alton Brown likes to call a creaming method. You're going to put the butter, brown sugar, and granulated white sugar in another mixing bowl. And you're going to want to use an electric mixer to mix it all together till it's like white and fluffy. It's going to be about 3 minutes if you use an electric mixer. If your butter is cold, it could clump up and make your cookies have butter bits and not be very tasty.
We don't serve their kind here.
So let's say you mix that sucker up, and now it's time for you to add the eggs and the vanilla extract. And you want to add the eggs one at a time and then the vanilla extract, and mix it for another minute until it's well incorporated. After you do that, you're going to take the flour mixture, and this is very important. When you mix the flour into your egg butter mixture, you want to do it in 3 separate parts. Because if you mix the flour all at once, it's going to go everywhere and it's going to look like Hoth, and nobody wants that. I mean, you don't want to sleep in a tauntaun.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Mix it in 3 separate parts, mix it all together, add more, mix it all together, add more. So once all the flour is mixed and you got the dough, then you're going to want to add your chocolate chips and mix it for another 30 seconds so they're all nice and mixed together, and then you got your dough. You can eat it as is, super delicious. I love it, but I know that certain Wookiees like their Wookies cooked. Grumpy, for example, likes them nice and crunchy and crispy. So you're going to take a cookie sheet, and you're going to take a tablespoon, and then you're just going to do a heaping tablespoon, put it on the cookie sheet, 2 to 2.5 inches apart, and then just kind of alternate it so it's like a little checkerboard. And then you're going to put it in the oven, and you're going to cook it for 10 minutes. You're going to pull it out of the oven, let the cookies cool for about 10 minutes, and then you got some traditional Life Day treats that you can celebrate this Crunchmas. If you try it, let us know.
The Force will be with you, always.
And I beat it. Shrieking Geek is down. Let's see, you got 2 treasures. Short white armor, usable by dwarf. I'm an elf, so can't use that. And +3 bonus chainsaw of bloody dismemberment. Mine is better. So yeah, I don't need that either. I'm gonna sell those 2 and level up.
What the fuck? You're level 9 now.
So
yes, I am.
I'm gonna fucking tear you apart. I was sitting on my hands before, but I'm gonna destroy you.
Bring it.
Yeah, you sure you never played this before? You're really good at this.
Beginner's luck?
Fucking kicking my ass. And that
What
is
can I
now,
say?
Because I'm going to kick down the door, and I'm going to bring it... What's this? Divine Intervention. Regardless of who drew this card or how, all clerics immediately go up 1 level.
Oh, yeah. You know what that means. I think it's game over. Yeah.
No, whoa. Hey.
Level 10.
Grumpy, I don't think you want to be a stereotype. I mean, come on, man. It's it's like, it's cliche, right? Oh, dude. Oh, come on. I borrowed this van, alright? Do not fuck it up.
If this ends the game, the winner is entitled to mock the other player's mercy.
Take that.
No, do not antagonize him.
I'm entitled. He read the card. You see what it says?
He almost raped you. You are brave.
That's true.
What is he? He's gathering the cards.
Don't want to remember that.
No.
He is eating my cards.
Grumpy, no.
I
liked that game.
Well,
Z from Hipster Please, goddamn gave me that set. Thank you very much, Grumpy. I am now Grumpy.
I'm glad our arms are still in their sockets, but,
well, that was a good distraction. Now I'm remembering how close in this is.
Go back to your front seat and sulk, you fucking butthole. This trip is for you. Hex, is it okay if I take John out for a walk?
Walk?
Are you...
Yes, I'd like a
know,
walk.
some fresh
take me
air.
for a walk. I need to get out of the van.
You with Grumpy?
Well, you're not going anywhere.
God damn it!
Even if you crawl along at a pace, if you start to really move, and I don't think you're gonna, I'll see you and just start honking, cause
I fucking hate all of you. Except you, Grumpy. I'm as pissed off at them as you are. We got the Capigiana Hater Club. Isn't that right?
She just...
I just need to get out. So
Then get out already!
okay, let's go. Now.
God damn it! I hate everyone. Fuck!
Well, this trip has been a real bust so far. I mean, we're not gonna...
Telling me.
I'm sorry, Jonna.
It's alright, I got my fresh air, my wide open space. I'm feeling a little better now, so I think I'll
This wasn't gonna happen regularly, right? This is not a normal thing. It's just a traffic jam.
Yeah, I usually keep this contained pretty well, but sometimes just when I'm in a situation like this, brings out the worst. But I'm relaxed now. Nice wide open space, fresh air.
Well,
feeling better.
fresh air.
As fresh as can be here with all this disgusting traffic.
Oh, we got tiny shards of glass. There used to be some windshield.
Yeah, they're kind of shiny.
Oh, some helicopters. Maybe they're gonna go take care of whatever the hell's wrong with this traffic.
Well, I hope so. I can't take this anymore.
Yeah, those are like military helicopters. They're all black.
Well, I don't like the looks of that.
Huh.
So many things are discarded on the shoulder of the highways these days, and to stretch their legs and clear the air a little bit, Cap and Gianna decided to step outside and go gather a couple of these heirlooms of mankind, when suddenly they heard a very familiar sound.
Whoa. You hear that music?
What? Who is playing that?
Hey, boy! Hey, girl!
No way! No way!
Hey, how's it going?
That's 3 out of 5 flame honors
Could
in a
you
car.
screaming queens get back in the car, please?
Oh, shut up, bitch! You know what? What did I tell you before we left? You are Morgan Freeman. I am Jessica Tandy. You shut your mouth and you drive me around.
Jared, you are wearing a chauffeur outfit. That is weird, dude.
It is not weird. I like to dress the part.
AKA he likes to role play. So what are you guys doing here?
We are stuck in traffic on the northbound I-95.
What? No, we're going south. We're going to the Keys.
Yeah, you're going south, and on this side of the median, we're going north.
Yeah.
Well, we heard some tanker trucker guy exploded all over somebody, and I don't really. Yeah, it was delicious.
Wait a minute. Okay, so this is okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad
really
thing.
upset.
They're just cleaning up that mess.
Okay, cool.
So you guys are heading to the Keys?
Yeah, we're going to this fabulous party at Brian's.
Brian's house in the Keys is fantastic. Him and Q got a head start.
Oh, talk about a ho ho ho.
Do you guys mean that? Is
yes.
Well, you know what?
They're letting their penises touch?
You know,
and balls.
You know what? Excuse me, please, Cap. I only have so much emergency eggnog, sherry, vodka, whiskey, and rum, and my
$60.
Jared, I'm really glad you're chauffeuring now. Costume or no,
what's that
really
supposed
glad.
to mean? What's that? Oh, hey, you and the Impala. No, not you and the Impala. You and the Benz. Come over here. Would you like a drink?
They are scowling at you.
Please. Oh, God.
You never let me have any fun.
Annie, what's in the trunk of our car?
Let's not talk about that.
How old is he again, girls?
And there, I left it cracked.
Oh,
hey guys, what did you get here?
So where you guys off to?
Well, we're supposed to be going to Brian's cabin. We got this Wookie who wants to celebrate Life Day in the woods.
Wait a minute, you have a Wookie?
A real Wookie?
Yeah. Is that weird?
Is it a bear? Because that's what we call it in our community.
Yeah. No,
well, he's grumpy.
Is it an otter? Is he cute? Is he single?
Is he hung?
Well, I can't understand a goddamn thing he says, so...
Oh, so he's Algerian.
Oh, he's the Q.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go on.
I mean, that really sucks that you guys' traffic is like, who's got the tanker truck on whose side?
You know what? We heard it was actually northbound, but for some reason, like, we can't get anywhere near our destination, so it's probably your fault. This is all your fault.
No,
I am running out of booze.
Guys, I think the tanker is double penetrating.
Oh.
Gotcha.
It's like that time in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, hey guys, when'd you get here?
Well, I mean, since we're just shooting the shit, I mean, you guys are going down for the party at Brian's.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got any special plans other than just, partying and doing things you're not going to remember later, or?
Isn't that how we always spend every
Mm-hmm.
holiday?
Some sex with people we don't know.
Oh, well, I think we're gonna
Christmas?
Oh, yeah, that's Christmas. But I think we're gonna do, like, a gift-giving thing and, talk about what we plan on doing for the...
I was supposed to bring a gift.
Yes, girl, you were supposed to bring a gift.
Oh, Jared, we need to stop somewhere. 7-Eleven will be fun.
Where are we going to stop? 7-Eleven! Where were we moving? Are we moving?
Well, what about that trucker over there? We could bring him. I could wrap him up.
Well, then what are we supposed to have?
We got the trunk, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the trunk. I'm sorry. I think I need another drink to freshen this one. Thank God for sherry.
Well,
not
since we're not going anywhere, I guess I'll work on this advent calendar of mine.
What's the advent calendar you're working on, man?
It's just it's a gift every day up until Christmas.
I get a present every day.
Hot, sexy dudes.
Wait,
every day.
How's you're drawing hot sexy?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Not the same.
I want this, like, Hollywood Squares type thing going on in my head.
Circle for the win.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do? He has a point. I mean, yes, there's the beach. Yes, there's drinking. Yes, there's the clubs. But, beyond that...
And there's nothing that says a holiday's like a glory hole.
That's true.
So we got any one or two of those.
I hear a Christmas carol.
Maybe I should rethink my gift, too. Because, I got the question, a lump of coal.
Oh.
And a stocking to beat him with. And, I got Brian a honeycomb. I mean, you got me my gift, and I already gave you your gift. So, okay, so what are we going to do? Like, do you have any arts and crafts type things? Maybe we should get really
We're in the middle of nowhere! I'm on the hurry. What arts and crafts?
When we get there!
I got a makeup kit.
Girls, there's some shattered glass outside.
Oh.
What? Is Annie Lennox here?
I propose we start raiding the other cars since they don't seem to be doing anything.
No, it needs to not get to that point. You guys got it easy. Your traffic's gonna clear up in no time. I mean, if what's ahead of us is blocking us, then what's in front of you must be congestion for the emergency vehicles or something.
Rubberneckers.
Rubberneckers. I thought they called them chicken heads in the hood. Well, wait a minute. I think I'm out of alcohol again. I packed them in your bag, though. Is that
my
okay?
bag?
Yeah, didn't you know? I said, hey, Erica, I need to put some more alcohol in there. Are you okay with that? Yeah, whoa. Oh, you're talking to Batman. Okay, I got you. So, no, not my vodka. That seems important. Heart medication. Is this a bedazzler?
Yes.
Oh! You were trying to keep it a secret.
What?
Oh, well, see, I discovered this thing. How do you say it again, Cap?
Well, there's a lady version, and it's very popular in Great Britain. It's called vajazzling. It's where you get a Brazilian wax, and then for about $6, they'll put Swarovski crystals all over your lady parts.
It's so pretty.
John, do you know about this?
I've heard a bit of this, but not particularly.
And there's a boy version. It's called pedazzling. This is real.
Gaga. Just it's
fabulous. You want to see?
No.
But it's so pretty.
Okay, I guess just a peek.
Okay, look. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh,
look at the lights. It's a disco light.
You got a Phoenix Force down there.
Yeah. Look at it.
God, it's too bright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, it's not like I was going to remember this anyway.
Drink.
Yeah, thank you. Martinis are all around. Hey, no longer you there. You and the Jag. You and the the passenger.
Should we go?
There we go.
I think they're doing all right.
I think you should
Oh, hey guys. Yana, when'd you get here?
Man, his short-term memory is gone.
I don't know what are we doing here?
Well, I'll see you guys later, okay?
Oh, bye.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. I think I hit hours ago.
Oh,
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, hey, you. No, not you. You in the special limo. Yeah, you.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Look like you're having some fun up there.
We actually met Flame On. We're actually in the southbound lane, going to the Keys.
I have to get back in this van now, really.
Oh, God.
I just close my eyes and just crawl into the back seat.
John, we'll just leave the door open. We're not going anywhere. This will be our little fucking cabana.
It's a cabin. We're in a cabin.
A cabin. All right.
We're in a little
close
cabin.
my eyes. I see a
made of
cabin.
Steel, confining steel.
Hex. I had this thought on the way back. Remember the Chinese traffic bomb thing?
Oh shit!
On Crazy Fucking Conspiracies?
Crazy fucking conspiracies. .com.
Yeah, that's not tired. Like,
fuck you! I've been in a car for an hour now.
He was saying that
not moving for an hour.
Well, I know it sucks. Obviously,
I'm just saying. Let me have my .com.
We can take whatever, man. But like, remember last year or the year before last? Was it the? It was like, yeah, it was last year, 2010.
Time has no meaning to me anymore. Go on.
Remember that the Chinese had that
Yeah.
That huge traffic jam problem. First of all, this better not be that bad because oh my god, I will lose my fucking shit for
Holy
real.
Shit. Yeah. Holy shit. Did you I don't know if I was imagining something. Did you guys hear some helicopters?
Oh, we saw some
helicopters.
Okay. See, Grumpy, I fucking told you.
Oh, dude, these helicopters, they weren't news helicopters. They were fucking black helicopters,
Holy
dude.
shit. So yeah, well, what about the traffic bomb?
Well, I mean, it made me think about it. I mean, the Crazy Fucking Conspiracies guy's out of his mind, but he was saying that, the Chinese had actually created a traffic weapon that deploys massive traffic jams, and I bet he would think that this is that in action. The Chinese deployed it on themselves as a test, and that they're finally using it on U.S. soil.
That's not too far-fetched.
Oh, come on. That guy's a nut job.
Yeah, he is a nut job.
Granted, he's a nut job that the U.S. government thought fit to take our episode away from us, and he hasn't posted in over a year, but
that is kind of a little suspicious, because he wouldn't stop posting, and now it's nothing.
And they have not returned my emails about the episode. I mean, we recorded that in February, and I'm personally annoyed. We put all that effort into recording a Prime episode, and it didn't fucking come out because the U.S. government swooped down and were like, we're fucking taking this, assholes. I don't know. If they'd better give that shit back.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the goddamn conspiracy episode that we had.
Yeah, we were
with the chick that was saying so much stuff about Atlantis.
Yeah, we recorded this really awesome episode about conspiracies where we interviewed this guy from this website who is crazy and hates Brian, and we got him on the show.
Yeah.
And we got this lady who is crazy who really legitimately believes in Atlantis and alien stuff.
Yeah.
And it was really, really cool, and because of the Crazy Fucking Conspiracy guy, I totally blame him.
That sounds accurate. He seemed more legit than Atlantis lady.
Well, yeah, she was, but some government guys actually came in and they said, look, we know you talked to this guy. We need to confiscate your hard drive. And it's been a whole fucking year.
They said they were going to return it a week later. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I don't want to go to jail over this goddamn podcast. You can have it.
I think it's gone. I think we're not getting it back. I think we lost. Oh, well, it was a Prime episode, so we put a lot of fucking work into it. And I think it's gone. It was really fun talking to Flame On, though. It was good to, I don't know.
So where are they going?
They're going to Key West. You're
going the wrong way.
What? God damn it. We're talking southbound now, it thinks we should be going southbound.
U-turn ahead.
No, I will not do a U-turn.
Recalculating.
Shut up.
Head north on I.
You know what? I'm going to put on some more music. Have you heard the new Random album?
No.
Wait, he did a Christmas album.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's called A Very Random Christmas.
All right.
I have his take on 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It's a Santa visit, but it's not quite Santa. Let me put the car back on so we can listen to some music again. Here we go.
What was that? That was awesome.
Yeah. That was our Hurricane Boy. I Had a Nightmare Before. There was a Christmas chiptunes compilation that came out last year. That was on it.
Ooh.
Hey, Hex, actually, could you turn on the radio? Because if we got the car, we might as well figure out what this is. Maybe there's a chance they'll actually tell us, some details about the accident up ahead and all that.
That sounds like a good idea. Let me turn off my iPod.
I'm fucking sick of waiting around for nothing.
Me too.
Sucker punch.
Me too. Me too.
This is
Sorry. Sorry.
This is some. Am I the only one hearing this? Grumpy seems freaking out over it too.
What is that noise? I thought it was just my head.
No, it's not just you.
What?
Cap, are you?
What? Cap, are you alright? What's going on?
All the voices in that?
It's hard to be alone on Christmas. The dogs are barking in the yard. This silent night the wind is whistling, an eerie glow out in the dark. And I see lights, I think it's Santa, flying on his magic sleigh. But what is this? Some shapes emerging, strange creatures come to take me away. This can't be real, I feel so strange. The snowflakes hover in the rays. They inject me with a syringe, and their eyes are glistening. The clocks have stopped, they take me in, on board a ship with little men. Are they elf or seraphim? Why should I spend Christmas with them? The ship takes us into the night sky. I see the lamplight from the town. The carolers are singing sweetly. There's a Christmas tree they're gathered round. I ask them why it's me they've chosen, and if they'll grant my Christmas wish. But they say I'll be carbon frozen, teleported to their crystal ship. They take my clothes and leave me nude. Then they insert a metal tube and start to pump up purple goo. I think they're tearing me in two. I pray to Santa set me free. You know that I've always believed. So please let me get away as my gift this holiday. Astral travelers, specimen gatherers, alien catheters, Christmas time capturers. Don't experiment without my consent. The American government will cover up these events this Christmas. I wish I was alone. I wish I was alone. Santa, I wish I was alone. I wish I was alone.
John, is he breathing?
He's.
Can you?
I don't know what's going on with him, Cat.
Ruppy, get out of the way. Get out. This is important.
The walls are closing on him too.
Hit everything. Okay, Cap. Can you hear me? Holy shit! Are you okay, man?
I am not okay.
What happened?
I think I was abducted by aliens?
No.
What?
We saw
What,
you.
Not.
You were right there the whole
You didn't
time.
leave the
Not
vehicle.
now, but before. Last year, I was camping in a cabin in Roanoke, and I just remembered something that I didn't remember before. I mean, I went in a ship. They did things to me. They did things to me. I bet there's scars.
Don't start undressing. I've already seen one very furry member today. I don't need to see another.
No, but Hex, I think was there a noise in the radio?
I didn't really hear anything, but Grumpy was freaking out for a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was going nuts.
So there might have been something subsonic that we couldn't hear, but
Hex, I think there's something wrong, guys. I think there's something really wrong.
Oh my god!
I need to.
Recalculating. Proceed forward.
I need to call John.
That's actually not a bad idea.
He'll know what to do.
Is he going to fix the GPS? I hope he fixes the fucking GPS. I'm really getting annoyed hearing recalculating
I'm sorry, John.
over and over again.
I'm sorry. It's cool.
The walls. Closing it.
Open a goddamn window back there already.
Okay, open the window. Get the window now.
John.
Hey.
This is gonna sound weird, I guess. I just woke up from a vision where I'm pretty sure I was abducted by aliens last Christmas.
How does that even? What do?
I know it sounds stupid, but look, I remembered a bunch of stuff that I don't remember happening, but I remembered it. It was clear as day. I was outside in Roanoke, and there were a bunch of dogs barking, and I saw a light, and then I saw Greys. I think it was really, really bright, and they stuck tubes in me, like, everywhere. It was awful. I don't know what happened. I have no idea, but there was a strange noise on the radio. I mean, do you know anything about what's going on? You're working at the Institute. I mean, like, there's this traffic jam. We're stuck in this crazy traffic jam, and there were black helicopters. I mean, this is weird, John. This is weird.
We've been getting in a bunch of strange reports that we may or may not be looking into about a multitude of different things.
Well, like what?
Well, ever since the last run-in with electoids, there's, obviously been a bit more interest in space situal awareness. So, let's see.
That may or may not have happened.
So, SETI's been funded again.
Oh, that's
using
nice.
Kepler Space Telescope data, but they're being funded by the Air Force now. The Air Force also has, of course, their space plane up there, which may or may not accidentally be in orbit for a lot longer than they were supposed to be initially.
That
may or may not be checking stuff out.
That's the X something, right?
Yeah, it's like X37 or random numbers at the end.
I keep wanting to say X23, but I know it's not. But so, I mean, the government has an experimental space plane that was supposed to come down months ago that's still up there, and it has robots in it, right?
It may or may not have things, or not, at all.
It's designed for some kind of automation, isn't it?
Specifically, they're supposed to just be testing it as a platform. They've said that they may or may not in the future carry people and supplies to the space station or do any number of other things with it. Officially, they're just being the Air Force and saying that we can get people into space now and do whatever the hell we want at a moment's notice with whatever payload we want. Whether it be golden eyes or astronauts.
Jeez. Okay, well...
Well, think about it. Technically, I mean, there you go.
Would you say that there's a possibility that there's been increased extraterrestrial activity? I mean, because it's been a weird year, and I feel like all these things are connected. After last year with the werewolves, and I really don't know what to believe. Oh, and we've got a Wookiee in the car. I'm really just not,
What? Like Star Wars.
Yeah, like a Wookiee.
Yeah, no, it smells like a Wookiee, it sounds like a Wookiee, and goddammit, I can fucking taste him at this point. It tastes like a Wookiee.
Look, Grumpy, I'm not... I know you're right there. I know you're... I am not talking behind your back in front of you. That's stupid.
And you're sure it's not just a Sasquatch or other man-beast?
No. I know my goddamn mammalian bipeds.
He's definitely a Wookiee and he's crying at me right now.
Between a grizzly bear and a yak or whatever the hell it was?
No. There's no yakness in this. He's got no fucking horns, man. He's a fucking Wookiee. Yes, Grumpy, I know you're a Wookiee.
I mean, you can hear him, John. He just... I mean, it is what it is, and we're trying to do this Life Day thing, but look, I feel like what I experienced was real.
Man, I mean, if there's goddamn werewolves and Wookiees in this world, I'm willing to believe that you were fucking abducted.
Reno showed me some video yesterday about Mercury, and there's this weird lens flare that happens. Not lens flare. Well, okay, so mass ejection, coronal mass ejection right from the sun.
Is that like a solar flare?
Yeah, solar flare. Damn thing comes off right towards Mercury, and then all of a sudden this thing just fucking glows, and you can fucking see it.
Yeah. I saw this on the internet. It was this a heat reading or something like that, energy reading. And
huge, massive object lit up like the fucking 4th of July that simply wasn't there.
Mercury was visible, but there was nothing next to it. And the moment the coronal mass ejection passes by the space occupying right next to Mercury, an object lights up. I saw this, and it freaked me the fuck out.
That's got us a wee bit freaked out for obvious reasons.
That's like solar flares are full of electromagnetic energy. I mean, that would be like, what, a cloaked ship?
Right. I mean, that's the current running suspicion along the net. I can't really say or disclose otherwise what we may or may not perceive here.
I was just going to ask. Okay,
but,
so...
yeah, the internet says that it's aliens, and they are cloaked.
What should I do? What's a normal procedure for when someone's been abducted? I mean, like, and I heard the sound on the radio. Do you think the ship is in orbit right now?
Well, you're in a major traffic jam, and you saw Black Op helicopters, and news agencies aren't allowed anywhere near anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. This feels like simple math to me. This sounds like we're in trouble. I mean, we're stuck here. We can't go anywhere. What best we could do is get out of the van, and I mean, I borrowed the van. Look, can you just do me a favor? Like, I know you're not allowed to say certain things, and there's a certain amount of confidentiality, but look, if we need to get out of here, can you just send me a text that says, go, or something? Just like, you know.
I will do that. However, if you remember the movie Independence Day, there wasn't really much places to run, and you have a car stuck in traffic.
Well, I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. Also, there's no discs hovering ominously over cities, so, I mean, there's that.
Yeah, it's not like there's the eminent... I mean, man, come on, just the Miracle Mile us, man. Just Miracle Mile us. That's all I'm saying.
Cloaking.
Hey, while we got you on the fucking phone, your GPS is going a mile a minute with this fucking recalculating. Can you fucking fix it or something? Can you do that remotely or what?
Yes. Okay, just put me up to the unit.
Okay, and there, you're next to the unit.
Hello, John. Hello, John.
Oh, God damn it, just fix it.
3, 5, Zeta, 9, 6, 3. Activating special protocol.
And it's working now?
Resetting. Oh, please wait. Maybe. I mean, is it working? Is it?
It's resetting.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, no, things are whirring and it's not saying recalculate. Cool.
Oh, look, there's a traffic jam.
Success! The world is saved.
Thank you, John.
No, seriously, though, like, I don't know if this is going to be an issue. If I've been abducted, are they going to come back for me? I don't understand. Just keep me informed. Don't throw me to the dogs.
Technically, you're old news then, right? I mean, you know, it's not as bad the second time, huh?
God damn it, treat him like he's your brother for crying out loud. Not a scrap of meat.
I'm just a specimen to you.
I'll protect you. Me and Grumpy will protect you, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Grumpy. All right,
I mean, what am I going to do? You have a Wookiee.
You know, he's got a point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Does he have his crazy laser bow?
The bowcaster? No, he does not have a bowcaster. He does
not have a bow.
Just because he's a fucking Wookiee doesn't... Stop being racist.
Well, don't worry. He's got his mitts of terror. They could just tear a man apart or a droid.
He's making a gesture right now.
Yeah, with those said mitts.
Well, so am I.
Okay, I'm just gonna go before we antagonize him anymore.
Grumpy, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I got some jerky for you. You want some jerky? I'm not gonna tease you like you're Bigfoot. Don't. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pacify the Bigfoot.
Shut up, bro.
All right, goodbye. Text me if it's calamity.
Yep. I am secretly paying much more attention to this than I am letting on.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
God damn it, I hate your brother so much. I hate him so goddamn much.
Can't ever get a straight answer from him.
Between that conversation, this traffic, and Grumpy, I apologize, but you're getting on my nerves. I could use some fucking levity.
I've got the toy soundtrack.
Oh, fuck yes! I love toys!
Actually, you know, we were talking with Luke about how he had never seen toys. You think he actually got around to it? It's the right season for it.
Well, we're fucking not doing anything. Let's just call him up.
Sure. Yeah. Let me dial Luke McDuffie up.
McDuffie.
Hello.
Yo, Luke.
Gentlemen, how do you do?
We do very awkwardly, my friend. It's a story that I'll have to tell you sometime in the future.
Yeah, next time, either I'm in Nashville or you're in Orlando, one of us is buying the other a beer. and the whole story will be told.
Suffice it to say, there's a catastrophic traffic jam. We're stuck in it, and
We're stuck.
Just stick your head out the window again.
Somebody hyperventilating. What's happening?
That's Jonna.
She's not doing too well to the enclosed spaces. Why did you agree?
Okay.
Well, we're supposed to be going to the wide open spaces. I mean,
yeah.
If it wasn't for the stupid traffic jam, I don't know. Anyway,
We'd be there by now.
Look, we catch you at a good time. We're looking for a distraction.
I'm good, man. I'm taking a little break from Skyward Sword, but still wearing my Link hat.
Appropriate.
You really have a Link hat?
I really have a Link hat. My mom was learning to knit, and she asked me what I wanted, and I said a Link hat, and then boom, there it was.
You are so cool.
Apparently Grumpy agrees. Oh yeah, we're in a car with the Wookie.
Neat. Another one? I mean, heck.
No, well, yeah. That's the first time that fucking joke has been said. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm tallying.
That was
27. You did it. You're 27. That's Weird Al's magic number.
I hate everyone.
Anyway,
Grumpy.
we were about to listen to the Toys soundtrack, but I was wondering if you actually got around to watching the film.
I did. I actually just watched it last night. It is fresh on my mind.
Oh, kick ass. We should probably play the theme song.
Is this the song that plays over the ballet number at the beginning, which I feel is never adequately explained?
No, it's your theme song.
Oh, I see. Let's do that.
Sometimes Luke's not quite as cool as he might like to think. It's time for Luke is late to everything.
That was weird. Where'd that music come from?
Got it in my phone.
I can move it straight into people's minds. It's not a great superpower, but it's what I got.
So, Barry Levinson's Toys came out in 1992, and I saw it when I was a kid, and it blew my mind away. It was some of the first intense exposure I'd ever had to music videos, things that looked like music videos, because I didn't have cable growing up, surrealism, and it was definitely more adult than I expected it to be as a kid. So
yeah, looking back, I can comfortably say that was a big influence on my interests in later life.
Oh yeah, it changed my entire world.
Yeah, when I finally came across Renee Magritte in art class, I'm like, oh, hey, this is awesome. I shall throw my entire interest in surrealism.
But Luke, you're seeing it for the first time as a grown man, so
I rather enjoyed it. It is definitely fixed in time in the 90s. There's a lot of stuff that well, since I was alive at the point, I get the jokes and I go right along with it. But it kind of starts with the soundtrack. It opens up with this ballet number with a bunch of children dancing, and I don't think it was adequately explained. But it has one of these. It sounds like Paul Simon composed this intro. It's got these weird Afrocentric drums going on, but I rather enjoyed it. It's got all manner of whimsy to it. It's a thoroughly enjoyable movie.
We should tell John about this plot. Luke, I know all the ins and outs of it, having watched it a kerjillion times. But what is it to you at this point?
The basic plot is the owner of Zevo Toys, this amazing toy company, is passing away, and he's leaving the company to his brother. His brother is, the guy who is taking over the company, is a 3-star general in the military and has a personality to match. And the owner of Zevo Toys, his son is Robin Williams and has a personality to match. And conflict is that the general wants to start making war toys, is what he calls it. And the company has never made that kind of thing, so Robin Williams is against it. But he's not an assertive man, so the general just sort of bullies him into letting it happen. And then there's a battle between toys that is symbolic of the battle that is going on for the company, and everybody's happy.
And there's actually
so much more in it.
Oh yes, as I said, this is a movie that there are a lot of things happening, and to try to cover them all in a summary, I don't know.
It's kind of impossible, but
and it would cheapen the experience of watching it yourself.
But all the visuals are extremely grounded in, well, they're not grounded at all. They're rooted in surrealism, especially Magritte.
It reminded me of Coen Brothers movies, specifically the Hudsucker Proxy.
Oh,
it's so stylized.
Yeah.
Big, intricate sets with a lot going on and lots of extras. It's stuff that doesn't really happen in movies anymore, and I miss it.
Yeah, agreed.
Maybe one of the factors that I like most about it, aside from all the art direction and all the weird things going on with the story, is that it's a holiday film that is not a holiday film. You can watch it anytime. It's like Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
John, have you ever seen this movie?
I have not.
You should fix that.
Do you know of this movie?
I do know of it, but I haven't seen it.
You enjoy whimsy, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You will enjoy this movie.
I believe I would.
I mean, the big selling point is Robin Williams. Everybody's like, oh, the Robin Williams movie toys. But I mean, really, I like to say Barry Levinson's toys because, I mean, Levinson is, for starters, a great director. And, I mean, he's well known, but he's also a little bit unsung for just how great he is.
It's definitely a director's movie. It's one of those movies where part of the enjoyment comes from the shots that are chosen and the set design and sort of meta-level stuff.
Dude, he was working on this film. This was going to be the first film he ever did. I'm talking about he was working on this film back in the 1970s.
Whoa.
I think you can see from watching the film and all the different layers of the plot and how it loses itself so much, because it's a movie that gets better every time you watch it, because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you have a pet project that you're working on for 2.5 decades.
Yeah.
You know, that actually, I'll go ahead and say this. That is the only flaw that I can cane with the movie, is that there's a lot of things being tried and there's a lot of things happening, and it seems like, you know, you could have knocked out a couple of the things and made it more focused, and it would have been an even better movie. I was looking into it before I watched it, and it's got low ratings on all the critic sites, and I think it's completely undeserved. Like, it was stuff, it's got 4s and things like that out of 10s, and it is definitely not that bad. It's like a 7 out of 10.
I know I frequently enjoy the movies that have ratings like that.
I don't understand. Such an earnest movie. It's got such heart.
A funny occurrence happened. Cap and I, for some reason, we went to Toys R Us, and as we were driving away...
It's fair to say the reason we were there.
Okay.
We were there to buy a pony for the My Little Pony Minecraft Award.
Yeah.
Oh, dudes.
And as we were driving away, Cap was making a comment about how the climate of today's economy was not faring well for Zevo toys. And I didn't want him to explain it any further, but in my mind, I imagined that Cap was constantly tracking the economic success or failure of this fictional company at all times. And that made me so freaking happy.
Well, it's not true. But at the same time, the specialty climate of toy stores, particularly Toys R Us, which has come in and out of bankruptcy so much, is actually leaning more in the direction of Zevo to begin with. Because now we see things like there's definitely a greater increase on toys that are made for simple play. They still have the action figure sections and everything. There's a lot more space devoted to kind of FAO Schwartz-like specialty weirdness for kids just being imaginative with objects that they can hold in their hands and do stuff with.
Science toys.
Yes. The Toys soundtrack was really influential for me as well. That's the first place that I ever experienced Thomas Dolby, Tori Amos, Grace Jones, Enya, music producer Trevor Horn. It produced every song on this album and the score, which was done by Hans Zimmer. It's a beast.
It is indeed. It is very 90s is about all I will say about it.
I feel that you're restraining yourself.
I am. I can no longer say anything bad about this soundtrack. It will hurt you too much.
I want to know.
It is. Now, I'll say that if you like the soundtrack, you are going to love the soundtrack because it is very much what it is.
Nice. Well put.
So there's a room in the factory, and it is where the toys are being made, and as part of the fancifulness of the movie, everyone is dancing to this song that is playing in this room at all times. I think it's called Happy Workers.
Yep.
And
I love that song.
And the thing is, if this song plays any time that a scene is happening in the room, and it plays in the background if a door opens into this room, and if you like this song, that's great. And I kind of just had to giggle at it after a little while.
Well, Tori Amos was pretty annoyed with it, actually. She was going to release it as a single, but she had some huge disagreement with Trevor Horn that put a stop to that. I don't really know the details on it. That's all I know. If I ever interview her, that's what I'm asking. But,
I will say the soundtrack is absolutely perfect at all times for whatever's going on. And when it is scored, like just general orchestral scores going on, it's epic sounding and great.
Next time you watch the movie, I want you to think about how it is this very strong commentary on the military-industrial complex.
Yes, I want to make mention of that particular scene that I think you're making reference to. There is a scene where the general character is sort of ranting towards his subordinate, who is LL Cool J.
Oh,
his son, who is LL Cool J. And he's talking about video games and how in the future you could make little toy planes that were like real planes, and you could have kids who've been playing video games and developed really high hand-eye coordination piloting them, because it'll be just like a video game to them.
Yup.
Yeah.
Nudge.
And it happened.
Yeah.
And it did. I refuse to believe that at least one of those kids from the scene where the general was training the kids to pilot the drones or whatever, and they're playing the most awesome arcade game ever.
Yeah, it is.
I refuse to believe that at least one of them is not a drone pilot now.
You're probably right. And
The
whoever you are,
cinematic universe.
please write into the show.
And tell me that the
this.
world works the way I think it does.
What? It sounds like Grumpy really wants to see the movie.
Well, Grumpy, you're in for a treat, but we didn't bring a laptop or DVD player or anything useful on this trip because we decided to create an ideal scenario where we could be trapped in a box.
What?
And,
What?
Yeah. Now you need to really learn not window now.
Window.
God damn it, Cap.
I need to learn my fucking lesson.
I'm just gonna put the soundtrack on. I'm gonna have everyone relax, and we're gonna continue sitting here.
Cool, Luke. I'm really glad you watched that.
I'm glad that you got me to watch that. I had a great time with it.
I am well overdue to watch it again this year, so I'm probably going to do that if we ever get out of this traffic jam. I just said traffic jam. We're going to chill out. We're going to listen to Closing of the Year. Actually, Hex, skip through the iPod. It's not in the Toys folder, but I actually have the version of the song by Wendy and Lisa, the opening song, where it has vocals from Seal, but he wasn't credited at all.
Whoa.
This is the single version. This is not on the soundtrack.
I want to hear this. Give me that iPod.
Yeah, I ripped this off a record.
This does not go in the mouth. You do not eat this. Here's some more jerky. Okay, I'm putting it on.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Mankind's oldest question. Do you come seeking knowledge?
Not at this time of night. Who are you? Are you the new butler?
It's been a long time since I've been the new anything. I am Galdap, master of time before time.
Great. Nice to meet you. Look, is Mazurao around?
Crafty yellow bastard could be anywhere. Could be any log. Who wants to know?
Seriously? I'm Roll. I'm the game master. Saga's RPG.
I know who you are.
Well, then why are you...
Silence! Tell me, game master. Tell me what you know of the Yuletide in realms both fantastic and forgotten.
Not like that festival thing?
Don't be preposterous! Do you dare to make a mockery of my... look here! Into my snow globe of seeing, and know the joys.
Oh, no, not that. No, change the channel.
Wait, shake it up. I have to shake it up. Hold on. There, the joys.
I can't unsee that.
The joys of Crunchmas.
Great job, B-Mac. Great job. You lost a damn path, son of a bitch.
I am not losing a path. Is where path was. He's overgrown.
These thorns are ripping up my winger-wonger.
Oh, poor chair.
Yes, poor chair. That's why we wear clothes, dummy.
It's hard going. Let us be taking a break.
Good idea.
Just make the fire burn it all off.
Yes, and get us all caught in the fire when it spreads everywhere.
I wish it was Crunchmas. Then everything would be better.
Crunchmas? It's nowhere near Crunchmas time.
Crunchmas? You guys celebrate Crunchmas?
Duh, of course. Did you not on Island of Corny?
Oh, the pirates did, but, it doesn't really seem like the kind of thing you guys would be into.
Ah, what's not to be into? Crunchmas is the happiest time of year.
Yeah.
Where friends and family break out the most succulent chips to share with one another.
Yeah.
Caroling, warm liquor, romance next to fires, a veritable wonderland of wintertime merriment.
Yeah.
Gee, that's not anything like on the island.
Barty, lay off the Crunchmas talk or chair won't shut up about.
Crunchmas is here. Crunchmas is here. Crunchmas is here. Crunchmas is here.
Tiamat, save me. See what I mean?
Oh, God. I wish I'd never taught him that song. Chair, change it up.
We wish you a Merry Crunchmas. We wish you a Merry Crunchmas. We wish you a Merry Crunchmas. We wish you a Merry Crunchmas.
English, and many flavors next year.
Oh, right. We wish you a Merry Crunchmas.
Cherry's not Crunchmas.
But
that all sounds really nice. I hope I get to have a real Crunchmas celebration someday.
Oh, yes. It would be wonderful to spend Crunchmas together.
We could just have Crunchmas right now.
Chair. Now. We've had a hard road. Lefty's never had a real Crunchmas before, and Chair's hurt his, what'd you call it, Chair?
Winger wonger.
Ah, his winger wonger. I think we could all use a little bit of old Crunchmas spirit. So what if it's out of season?
He's throwing up blood.
Maybe Gleeman is right. Maybe it's good to have little Crunchmas.
Yay!
Alrighty, I know just the tune. Don't worry, Lefty, you'll figure it out in a jiff.
Oh, I'll get Jennifer out so he can celebrate too.
You'll like that.
You ready, VMAC?
Da!
Lefty and Jamala?
Sure.
Chair?
Yeah! Crunchmas!
Crunchmas time is here. We've been waiting all the year.
Crisp corn chips and Mountain Dew. Flavor dusted dreams come true. Jumping Jack, sizzling cayenne.
Intense pickle argument!
Shove more Doritos in my face.
Please, Crunchmas, don't be late.
What the unholiest of hells are they doing? Oh, they're singing. I didn't think I could feel anything anymore, but it's like a wave of sentimental diarrhea that just ran down my spine. Oh, it's Crunchmas carols, isn't it? Ugh. Thank you, Dark Ones, for sealing me away so I don't have to hear any of this.
Tapatio snack attack.
I'm so glad that Taco's back.
Friends and chips sure beat the rate. Please, Crunchmas, don't be late.
We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Crunchmas, don't be late.
That was too short. I want to name more flavors.
Well, it's okay, Chair. There'll be plenty of time to sing more Crunchmas carols when it's actually Crunchmas.
Yes, let's not overdo it.
Nacho cheese, salsa Rio, all-nighter
This calls for
cheeseburger,
a snack
wasabi,
break.
jalapeno popper, cool ranch. Hey, did we go there one time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Hey, yeah, I had sex with someone.
Oh, damn it! What hit the car?
Oh,
What
geez.
now?
It's the aliens. It's the aliens. Oh god.
That's something on the roof. Proceed with caution.
Hold on, let me. It's Brandon.
I don't want to be. Jeez, it is Brandon. What the hell?
Greetings, friends. Brandon, what are you doing? You're on top of a giant bird.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Oddly appropriate.
It's been a long couple weeks, that's all I can say.
Ah, what are you doing here?
I've come from the skies to bring you wonderful stories on this, the most holy of days, Life Day. Oh, and Kristen told me to bring you some of these Wookie Ookies. I don't know what the hell they are, but they sound delicious.
Oh, that's very nice. Go, Wookie! Go, Grumpy ate all the cookies.
I wanted some of the. Oh, I hate this Wookie.
I really don't like this trip.
Well, so much for sampling Kashyyyk delicacies. Well, thanks though, Brandon.
So you're here to tell us a story? What?
Ah yes, let me now regale you with one of the many stories of the great Christmas bird.
Christmas bird, but you're Jewish.
Long, long ago, in the time before time, 1942 Poland, there was a simple bird named Anne Hinga Frank. Oh, she had the brightest of feathers, the sharpest of talons, and the largest gizzard in all the known bird world. Every day, she would defecate onto her own legs and bake them in the sun for hours, which was one of her favorite hobbies. Once she even pooped out a parasitic worm named Octavian, which later became her closest friend, but that is a story for another time. One day, when the great bird was preening her feathers to remove the parasitic flies that lived between them, she noticed a dismal silence in the air. The cluckings of her brothers and sisters had ceased to be. As she wandered the city searching for clues, she began to detect a strong, delicious odor permeating the air. Now, most birds have no sense of smell, but this was the great Christmas bird, who was highly skilled in all things, and smelling was a simple task for her. The odor became stronger, and as she rounded a corner, she witnessed a fire so great that it singed the tips of her feathers. The fire was filled with the giblets and fatty tissues of her brothers and sisters. How ashamed she felt for liking such a smell. Suddenly there was movement. for near the fire she discovered her enemy. They were quick and fierce looking, but not fast enough to catch her. She used her highly developed legs, which were made of a fusion of bones known as the tibiotarsus and the tarsometatarsus, to run as fast as possible to a nearby chicken coop where she hid. And there in the attic she waited. Anhinga Frank waited in silence for days. As the enemy searched all the houses one by one, she knew her time would soon be up. So she began to write her story. All that she had seen, thought, and witnessed would be passed on. This was no simple task for a bird. She had no hands or fingers in which to write with. Instead, she used her supremely sharp beak and talons to scratch her story into the floor. Some say this went on for 7 days and 7 nights, before she was finally discovered and dragged away to have her innards roasted upon the great fire. Just what was it that she scratched so vigorously across the floor so many years ago? Many scientists and philosophers to this day still argue about the true meaning of the scratches, but I know the truth. I know what it really means. She wrote, "Do not forget me on this day of Christmas. You must find and eat the most magnificent, glorious, and beautiful bird you can find to honor me and my fallen brothers and sisters." And this is how the eating of the great bird on Christmas came to be. We should thank Anhinga Frank for giving us such a joyous occasion. Also, she's immortal and will probably be reborn at some point for future stories.
Oh, okay.
And that's the story of the great Christmas bird.
Wow, that was definitely unique, Brandon.
And with that, I'm off to find my destiny.
Oh, but where? Where, Brandon? Where are you going?
To the future. Farewell!
Can you take us...
Where? Goodbye.
There he goes.
I hate everything.
Into the sky. When I'm in this bed.
It was then that Brandon climbed atop his shoe bill and flew off in a northeasterly direction, but where he went, no one really knows.
Guys, I'm just looking at Grumpy over there. How do we even know he's a real Wookiee?
Whoa.
How's... Wookiees, they're not in our world. What's Wookie doing here?
Huh. You've got an interesting point because, I mean, here I am, recoiling from the knowledge that I was abducted by aliens a year ago, and, I mean, there's an alien in our car right now.
Guys, don't.
He's a totally different
I think
race,
you're being
but...
totally prejudiced right now. Like, just because he's a Wookiee doesn't mean that he wants to rape you. Well, not you.
Why are we talking about rape again? I mean, this is really a fundamental problem. Yo, Grumpy, like, I mean, we haven't known each other very long, but if you weren't a Wookiee, you would indicate to me, right? I mean, I'm not...
He says that he's a Wookiee.
You do not understand him.
Dude!
We've proven that you don't understand him.
Dude, no, I totally understand Grumpy. I took a course in college about Wookiee language.
I don't buy that.
It was a language course. I could have either taken German, Spanish, or Wookiee, and...
It's a crock of shit.
No, it was German, Spanish, or Wookiee. And I was not going to take German again.
I believe Klingon, but I don't believe Wookiee.
Man,
I mean, I don't think...
fuck you!
We need to get an expert in on this. I don't want to hear that Hex.
Haha, good idea, Jonna. Good idea.
Where are we going to get an expert?
I am calling Matt goddamn Spill. He has read every single Star Wars novel. All of them. Well, he knows. If there's anyone in this entire quadrant that would know, it would be Matt Spill.
We have our expert. Okay.
Get him on that phone.
Go ahead. Call him up. He will tell you I know what I'm saying when I'm translating Grumpy. Look, Grumpy's agree. Grumpy, no, that's the shaking head. You're supposed to nod. That's what humans do when they agree.
Exactly.
Hey, what's going on, Cap?
Dude, okay. You remember how I told you that we met a Wookiee?
How could I forget?
Yeah, I wanted, if you didn't live in California, I totally would have introduced you, but here's the thing. I want to kind of... You got her on speakerphone right now. I kind of want to put you in a situation, interact with him, because we're really actually doubting that this is even a real Wookiee, despite the fact that he looks like a Wookiee, he smells like a Wookiee, he talks like a Wookiee. We don't understand what he's saying.
I do.
Hex claims to, but he's...
I know.
Oh, yeah, Hex. Didn't we take that class together at the University of Phoenix?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Yeah, University of Phoenix. They offer Wookie.
Yes. Yes, they do. I totally took that course.
I am quite frankly a little dumbfounded.
Me as well.
Yep.
Well,
I totally did not sleep during that course. I totally know what a Wookiee is saying when a Wookiee talks.
Well, can you talk Wookiee in turn, or can you only?
No, we've already proven that I cannot speak Wookiee without offending him, because the pronunciation is difficult and not recommended for people of our anatomy.
Well, that's like Wookiee class day 1.
Yeah,
especially my anatomy.
Aha! Rape humor.
I love rape humor.
What male doesn't?
We're trying to get Grumpy to the woods.
Wait, hold on, Grumpy.
Yeah,
like
his real name
Grumpy the Wookiee.
Yeah, Grumpy Daruk.
All right, tell Grumpy he owes me a lot of money.
Grumpy can hear you.
Hey, Grumpy, you owe me for that crazy night with the hookers and everything.
He is looking rather ashamed at the moment.
If he didn't have fur on, I'd bet he was blushing.
You know, you've got a lot of nerve after what you pulled, Grumpy. That night, you were out of control. No, fuck you.
Well, shit. What a small world we do live in.
Seriously.
No, fuck you, Grumpy. I'm talking to Cap.
Dude.
No, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to talk to Cap.
Despite Grumpy's flaws, we wanted to do him a solid, and we wanted to get him to the woods so he could practice Life Day in the only way he could, just by being in a densely wooded area. And so we're taking him up there, but we're stuck in this awful traffic jam, and it has not moved at all. And I mean, I'm not really an expert on Life Day, despite the fact that I know some things about the holiday special. I've never actually even watched it. I was wondering if there's anything you could suggest that we do to kind of improve the situation, or anything you could tell us about Life Day in general that would help this, or Wookiee culture in general.
Well, I have to admit, I'm not a practicing lifer. You know, we
So you're just a regular old worshiper of Robert the Hanukkah Frog.
Yes, absolutely. I'm Jewish. I don't like to talk about it, but yeah.
But as a Warsy, or is that the right word for Star Wars fan?
Trekkies call us that.
Okay.
We don't really care.
Okay, well...
And most of us are browncoats now, so we don't care.
Well, as a Star Wars aficionado, what do you know? I know you've absorbed a lot of information. I know it.
Yeah, I mean, music is probably the most important part of Life Day. I mean, there are some very catchy tunes for Life Day. I have to say they're all better than every Christmas song you've ever heard. All of them.
Like what?
Like Christmas Green. And that's the only one I remember. But they're all better.
They are.
And they give out combs they were Hanukkah gifts. Like instead of a dreidel, you give a comb.
Huh.
To a Wookiee.
It's a fine crafted comb. I wonder if we can find any Texas comb stores on the way up the highway.
In Tennessee? You're stupid.
I mean, fine gentleman's wooden comb, all whittled out of something. We can get it. Maybe a cute little Emperor Palpatine carved into it.
I think that might be offensive. That would be giving. Honestly, that would be giving a cute little comb with Hitler on it to Matt.
But what if it was like Palpatine's Sith robes coming up when you turn it upside down and he's wearing heart boxers?
That would be amusing. I'm just saying. He killed a lot of Wookiees.
Yeah.
A lot of Wookiees.
I mean, I guess it's in bad taste, but I mean, personally, I think a Hitler comb would be pretty funny.
You've been in this car too long.
Yeah, dude, Matt, be glad you're not in here. It has been rough, dude. It has been so rough. We've been stuck here for fucking ages. We've been dialing up everybody, just trying to reach out into better things.
And not go insane.
Yeah.
It's not working.
How long have you guys been driving?
Well,
I don't even fucking remember. Time has no meaning anymore.
Dude, it has been 6 hours.
Has it been?
It has been 6 hours.
I hate everyone.
And Matt, you say driving.
Me too.
But the thing is, we haven't exactly been driving so much as we've been idling perpetually.
I turned off the car.
Yeah.
Okay? We're not wasting gas.
It's been off and on all day, and it's
It
been
has been.
inching.
Every time we
inching,
turn on the
inching.
music, I got to turn it back on.
Yeah, it's in a bad way. It's in a bad way, man.
I'll pray for a Life Day miracle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. If only we could stumble across someone that can sing us a Life Day song. That would be a true Life Day miracle.
All right, so guys, this whole stuck in a car thing sounds really awesome, but I'm gonna go run. You know, Grumpy, I'm just gonna warn you. If you don't pay me the money you owe me, I'm gonna go all Trandoshan on your ass. I will hunt you down for a pelt, you son of a bitch.
Grumpy looks nervous, and he's going for his wallet.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, I think you're going to see that money soon.
Yeah, Grumpy, you can just slide that on over to this guy, and we'll get it to Mr. Matthew Spill, because I fucking believe him, and you better be afraid. That's right, whimper bitch. All right, Matt, thank you, and may Robert the Hanukkah Frog hop happiness into your heart.
Thank you. You too.
Later, man.
Oh, God. Hold on. Whoa. No, Grumpy. To the left. Lean to your left. Okay, yeah. I think... Hey! Is that Mark over in the car next to us?
Let me see. Mark with a C! Yo, Mark!
Oh, Jesus. Fucking fanboys in the middle of a traffic jam. What the...
Mark!
Oh, what?
Hi, I'm Hex!
Hi. Hex? What? Jonna?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
a Wookie?
Yeah, we got a Wookiee. How about that? This shit's crazy.
Hey, Mark, how are you doing?
I'm stuck in fucking traffic.
Yeah, we know. We've been here all day. It's awful.
Man, I wish I knew you were right there. We could have hung out.
You know, right now you guys are stopping me from rocking out to this broken iPod, so, can we make this quick?
Yes?
Yeah.
Dude, we got a Wookiee in the car.
Yeah, you have a Wookiee. It's Life Day. Who doesn't have a fucking Wookiee?
Grumpy, no, stay in the car. Don't. Mark, you better apologize.
Grumpy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm sorry I've just been stuck in traffic for a long time. I've got to get to this show. This iPod keeps stuttering. Whenever I have, looked through the radio dials, all I'm finding are these reruns of Casey's Top 40 from 1987, and you can only hear Crosby, Stills, and Nash's Southern Cross so many times in one traffic jam.
Yeah,
we've been having similar problems. Have you heard any weird noises in the radio?
No, I have a really good sound system.
No, not like. Tell him your theory. Tell him your theory.
There's a distinct possibility we feel that this is not what they say it is, this traffic jam, that it might be something extraterrestrial related.
Isn't that right, Jonna?
The walls are closing in.
Head out the window.
I really hope we can stop somewhere, anywhere. I mean, Mark, this Wookiee's getting really irritated. We know that, you know a lot about Life Day via your affinity for the Star Wars holiday special and everything, and, I mean, we thought we were going to be able to take him to the woods so he could, get on his prayer mat and turn towards Kashyyyk. But, we're not going to be able to. We're just not going to be able to, and we don't really even... Hex claims to understand him. I'm dubious as to whether or not he can, though they are both Wookiees, 28. Is there anything we can do to comfort this guy? I mean...
Well, if there's one way to cheer me up in a traffic jam, I've got to say, it's...
Hey, could you guys speed up? There's a giant gap. We could all be moving.
Anyways, like I was saying, I haven't had many happy Life Days, but it's the only holiday I really like to celebrate. And
oh, is it really? Is it the only one you celebrate?
Pretty much. Yeah, Squiddy, for example, doesn't actually have a holiday.
Yeah, I was going to ask. So there's no Squiddy holidays?
No, he pretty much doesn't give a shit if you celebrate or not. I mean, he just wants pure destruction. There's nothing to celebrate there. Not the kind of deity that looks happily on gift giving.
Unless that gift is destruction.
Well, sure, and in that way, there's a million kids who misunderstood Minor Threat all wrong that Squiddy's very, very happy with. But I'll tell you what, on my 9th Life Day, and Grumpy, this is just for you, I got given 2 amazing presents. One was a stack of Uno cards. The other was a copy of The Who's classic double album rock opera, Tommy, and it was on cassette. No, this was on CD because the cassette I had was vastly out of order, and it's very hard to listen to Tommy out of order because at the end, he seems like he goes deaf, dumb, and blind again, and that was really a bad decision on the part of MCA.
Holy shit. That sounds awful.
So we're playing this tape of Tommy while I'm playing Uno with my family, and I'm telling you what, I am just schooling my family on Life Day in just an unceremonious way. The ass whipping was heretofore unknown. It's the kind of thing where you go, all right, that's it, Life Day's canceled. And after like 20 rounds of just punching them in the mouth figuratively with these Uno cards, they're like, you know what, I give up. Why are we even playing this? And they go do other adult things. I use this opportunity to take off into my room and turn those frowns upside down by playing the Tommy album very loudly, jotting down brand new lyrics to this rock opera, changing it from being about a deaf, dumb, and blind boy who was really good at pinball somehow. Instead, it became about a deaf, dumb, and blind boy that whipped his family's ass in Uno. And I came out and I serenaded my family on Life Day with Uno Wizard. And I believe that he played by sense of smell of the cards, but I don't remember much else.
Well, that sounds like what the cards we're going to be dealing with in just a few more hours when they pass out of this guy.
Oh, God, you had to mention the Munchkin game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to know about Munchkin.
Whatever, guys. I'm stuck in the same traffic jam as you are. I mean, you know, anything we can do to brighten this up. I hate traffic. I hate being stuck. For all I know, up at the end of the road, that's just a tanker trunk full of C-3PO cereal overturned. New force at breakfast, but can't keep itself upright.
Cap, I'm holding you personally accountable for making us do this trip.
Look, I don't know, man. You know, mistakes were made. Just like the Nixon administration, mistakes were made. So, what can you do?
You know what, Mark? Grumpy was starting to get perked up by that. Is it any way possible you could play a Life Day song for Grumpy?
Yeah, we don't have any Wookies or hot chocolate or anything. This is a very bleak Life Day.
Well, guys, it's funny that you mentioned that, but as you can see here in this small Toyota Corolla, I happen to have all of my instruments set
Holy
up.
Shit.
This is true.
I would be happy to sing you one of my favorite traditional Life Day songs right now. As a matter of fact, hey, do you hear that music?
Yeah, I do.
Is there something wrong with me?
Hi, everybody. It's Taylor Lautner, the shirtless, sexy werewolf from the Twilight Saga. But what you might not have known was that not all of that was Hollywood glitz and glamour. There's a little bit of that animal instinct inside me, but I never would have gotten the job if it wasn't for my wolf dad. And that's why I'm coming to you tonight, to encourage you to join your local chapter of wolfdads.org. Before I found Bella's daughter, I found my wolf dad through wolfdads.org. He was there for me, held me in his arms, made sure that I knew that I wasn't alone. You can find that same comfort through wolfdads.org. My wolf dad filled me up with comfort and joy, and with a sense of belonging. So go to wolfdads.org. It's a place for dads to meet young wolves. Wolf dads for the holidays. Ow. Now come here, you little fetus.
Hey man, you may have noticed it's quite late, and we're still stuck in traffic. We've moved maybe a mile tops this entire time. I'm really sorry. We're not gonna get there tonight. There's no way.
Okay, stop calling.
Yeah, I just wanted to, before it got too late, I just wanted to let you know we're not gonna be there tonight. I would, however, expect Mike, though. On a bike, there's no way he didn't get past all of this.
You said it's not too late. I swear the clock says it's 13 a.m. I don't know what that means, Cap. This is very, very late.
Are you in military time? Is that
Also, point of order, I don't care.
I just thought you should know. But basically, this is the situation, and it's been psychologically damaging being in this car. I may have had a vision of having been abducted by aliens, or I'm crazy. I don't know.
Well, has Hex been talking the whole time?
Off and on. Lots of rage,
Probably that's the psychological thing. He talks, he says things, nobody's happy when that happens, and you've been there for a long time.
Yeah, it was weird though. I'll tell you all about it when we get there. We've been kind of calling people up and talking about Christmas stories and everything. And I wondered, what does Atomic Robo do for Christmas?
That's a good question. I don't know. Technically, Scott and I kind of have a disagreement on this issue.
Really?
I believe that Robo is sort of Jewish in the sense that when he was first introduced, it's my contention that in the alternate history of his world, the Jewish community would have been more accepting of him.
As a golem?
As a golem type figure, you know, they were kind of culturally prepared for the idea of an artificial person. And so, like, as a, like, hey, you know, tip of the old robot hat, he would have kind of converted, or not even really converted, but sort of just, like, go along kind of like a casual Jewish tradition kind of guy.
Huh.
Like, he's not hardcore about it. It takes zero effort for him to be kosher, let's face it, because he doesn't eat.
That's a good point.
You know, so just sort of like, he's really agnostic, I think, overall, as a character, like most scientists. So, you know, there's really, so if I've sometimes said that he's Jewish, but not really, but not in like an insulting, like co-opting kind of way either, because personally, I just find the Jewish faith kind of interesting as a source of academics and philosophy and thought over history. Whereas Scott, I believe, takes the harder line that Robo should just be a straight-up atheist and not really worry about religion one way or the other. So it's a very difficult question to answer.
Hey, Brian!
Oh, fuck. Mike made it.
What's up, dude?
Wow. I'm impressed. I'm a little impressed.
This is your house?
Yeah, I gotta
weird.
go. Oh my god. Yeah.
Check
I
these
totally
nipples
understand.
out.
He is.
They're so erect.
Probably
He's already
crazy.
picking up
And bike's so far.
fire things.
Now I'm gonna come.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. Well, later,
Don't
man.
mind the erection
Bye.
that happens.
Bye.
Holy fucking shit. Do you see this? All the lights are turning on. All the brake lights are turning on. Everyone turning. The traffic is moving. Everyone, buckle seats. Seats.
Finally.
Seats.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we're gonna go so fast.
Fucking shut up. Optimism.
We're moving. We're moving.
Think
We're gonna
positive.
move.
Okay, and we are moving. I am driving. This feels awesome.
This is a refreshing sensation.
And we are being directed off.
I think it's hope. I think that's what this feels like.
The interstate.
Hope.
We are being directed off the interstate.
What?
We are.
That's typical.
It was then that opportunity had presented itself to the Nerdy Show crew. Traffic was being diverted onto an exit ramp by an alluring young lady in a neon orange jumper. She caught the eyes of John Hex Carter, and Hex caught the eyes of this young lady. But, as fate would have it, as soon as she sneezed, Hex was gone.
You know, hold on. Let's pull over and talk about this, because those troopers said we had to go southbound, and if I read that sign right, there's a campsite just 1 mile down this road, and we got a pissed off Wookiee that needs to commune with fucking nature.
I don't know, Hex. I really would like to just abandon this entire fucking trip, because if there's an alien craft anywhere near here, I don't want to be around it, man. Dude, they shot troops in the dick.
Man, I'm done driving. I ain't driving.
I'll drive.
Do we even have camping supplies?
Yeah, I actually brought some, because I wasn't going to be stuck in a cabin with a fucking Wookiee. No offense, Grumpy.
We got bedrolls, and we got an inflatable mattress.
I
and
brought
we
a
can
tent.
Totally can't. Yeah, apparently Hex is a tent.
I
Okay.
brought a tent.
I was going to say we could camp out of the
I
van.
was excited to be camping.
Be it van or tent.
I'm not going back to Orlando without fucking camping. That end of story. You guys can drop me off, and I'll hitchhike.
I will be trapped within the metal box of the car. Thank you, Hex.
What? No.
You can be camping out with me and Grumpy.
All right. Okay.
We're going back
But
there.
knock twice before you enter my fortress, for I may shoot you.
What?
Because of the gun I'm going to buy. Need one to get one of those. Damn it! I will find a blood trauma instrument and I will bash the fuck out of something's skull.
What? Why? What?
Aliens.
Obviously. Oh, not us. Aliens.
But knock twice, because I may get you.
So knock twice.
Right.
Knock twice before gotcha.
Right.
Okay. You got that?
All right. I think I got it.
Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, if all goes well, they might not have an opening and we can drive home tonight.
Yeah, let's go drive home. No, to the campsite. Let's go drive to the campsite.
They drove down this deep forested road down to the illustrious Barney Hill campgrounds. But to their dismay, it looked as if the campsite was at capacity, filled with all of these wayward travelers for the holiday season. But, as luck would have it, fortune shone upon them. It was a Life Day miracle. There was one plot left.
Can you believe that? The luck of that one spot left. It's a Life Day miracle. Isn't that right, Grumpy? He is running into the woods. He is off to commune. Isn't that special?
Judging by the smell he left, I think he's got to drop a wook duke.
Well, while he's doing that, let's set up camp. I'll start a fire. You guys set up the tent.
Hex, I asked the forums, what is it that Hexians do for Hexmas?
Does it send Hex lots of money? Because if so, I'm going to enjoy Hexmas.
Well, be as cynical as you want, Hex. I think that you would like these Hexian traditions.
Okay, throw them at me.
Well, Keala says that they listen to some good nerdcore while playing video games. And Abin specifies, actually, he says, to properly prepare on the eve of Hexmas, one must first play through Donkey Kong Country in one sitting to prove their devotion to the mighty Hex.
That's pretty impressive. That's a hell of a run through to go through, but that is the Hex approves.
And Hammer says, just as there are many different paths to the greatness of Hex, so too are there many different traditions for the most wondrous of holidays, Hexmas. I personally follow the tradition of sharing the most recent nerdy album that I am loving and the most recent nerdy tracks that I keep listening to with my friends and family. Hexmas is the time when friends, family, enemies, and beer bears can get together in the literal wonders of Iceland and then bask in the glory of Hex crotch and feel the love and hate of Hex.
Okay, no, once again, the Hex approves. Those are some nice traditions that are pretty awesome.
I'm interested to see how you feel about this. Just as Christmas has eggnog, Hexmas has its traditional beverages, particularly bear beer and Pepsi Blue.
Pepsi Blue?
I was going to say, because I know what my relationship with Pepsi Blue is, but I'm not sure about your relationship with Pepsi Blue.
It's goddamn Windex!
And I think it's fucking great. It's the cotton candy of sodas. And I mourn its passing every day.
Okay, I got fucking weird followers. That's all I'm saying.
He says Hexmas is a time for introspection, and he finds it important to look at himself and discover what he could have done to support nerdcore more. And he does these things to help him feel closer to Hex and all of his wonders. Praise be to Hex.
God damn it, I hate everything.
No, that's good.
That's good. That's good. That's a good celebration.
Support nerdcore? You're going to rage against that?
That's good nerdcore. That's good. That's good tradition.
There's some scripture though. It's Goulet, the official.
Official. Wouldn't I have to deem him for it to be official? That's legit official. I ain't deemed nothing.
Gods have no power over their churches. Hex, if someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. Don't fuck with this. This is awesome. This is a gold mine. You could be the next L. Ron Hubbard, motherfucker.
Why do you think I said Hexmas tradition send me motherfucking money?
Alright, yeah, well, okay. You want me to read the scripture?
What else are we gonna do?
Alright, I'll read it dramatically.
Oh, God.
The scripture of Hexmas is a part of the next testament, which differs from the first holy scriptures in that it was written by the faithful, rather than based off the Great One's actions at the beginning of time. Hexmas is a time of joy. The higher mysteries of Hexanity are, in the end, mysterious. Transcendental concepts such as the Great One's greatness, the light of Hexcrotch, the promised icy land of Iceland, are too abstract for our puny minds to comprehend. For all we know, the fish of Glitch may be a two-headed locomotive of butter.
I gotta give it to him. That is, that's some out there shit that I really enjoy.
Hexmas, however, can be enjoyed by everyone. It is a celebration of everything Hexy about the daily lives of the ones that have accepted Hex into their hearts and pants.
What? Oh, God damn it! What makes something Hexy?
You looked in the mirror lately?
Oh, God. So, sweaty, fat, and hairy?
29. Hexanity, unlike other religions, is not concerned with the commercial goods or hard currency, hex. Rather, that we are concerned with spiritual and musical goods of the faithful, and as such, we will not discuss anything that involves money.
Yeah. No, I ain't no L. Ron Hubbard. That's for fucking sure.
Can still cash in on this. I'm certain of it.
How? Anyways, read on.
Cryogenic freezing. There are a few aspects to Hexmas. Firstly, Hexmas is about asteroids. The lives of men are ruled by artificial concepts.
Hold on. Can you say that? Asteroids?
Asteroids.
Asteroids. I thought you said asteroids.
I heard
No,
that
those would be hemorrhoids.
I know. That's why I was really confused. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that.
The lives of men are ruled by artificial concepts, which help regulate their lives, such as money, which only rarely is used to purchase space rocks flying at ludicrous speeds. Hexmas aims to change that by taking the money and put it towards a more productive cause, Nerdapalooza. Huh? Every dollar donated towards Nerdapalooza is a dollar that theoretically could go towards increasing the amount of asteroids owned by men.
What? I've been on the road all day, so my mind's a little foggy.
It's possible that everything I'm reading is completely me just having a brain problem.
It is.
Either caused by an alien abduction, or perhaps the alien abduction is one of my many symptoms, and I'm going out of my mind.
That's very possible.
Maybe an asteroid crashed into the highway, which it probably has aliens in it. Like in the War of the Worlds.
God damn it. Why didn't we drive home to Orlando?
Second, Hexmas is about family. Not the family that is defined by the sexy time and jeans, but the...
I approve.
But the family within. For the nerd family is scattered all around the globe. Although a physical gathering would be absurdly inconvenient and probably smell bad. Nay, our family unites in spirit, for Nerdapalooza doesn't just happen in Orlando, no. It happens inside us. And through it, we commune with each other, no matter the distance or tongue, for Nerdcore's universal and fun. Through Nerdapalooza, we gain some idea of what the Great One's plan is for life, the universe, and everything else, and dolphins.
That's pretty heavy-handed there. How much of the words of Hex are just plagiarized sci-fi? I am L. Ron Hubbard.
Thirdly, Hexmas is about generosity, people.
You Jamaican dog.
That's a little bit of Ubik the Kwanzaa shrub coming out of me. About sharing. It's a time to part Doritos with your fellow man. Any Doritos will do, but the stranger the flavor, the better. For Doritos is a favorite food of VMAC, the avatar of Hex's aspects of greatness, and picking people up. And a time to drink bear beer with your friends, but as a measure of selflessness, that bear beer must be acquired through the traditional means of wrestling beer bears into submission. Finally, sharing means of playing Donkey Kong Country, for it is the only concrete proof of Hex's love we have. Many are the celebrations of Hexmas. The entire world converges onto the same ideal. Hexmas specials, while often confusing and not canon, represent the spirit of joy of the faithful. Among mortals, only High Priest Hammer has the authority to declare which Hexmas specials are canon, and which are arm canon, the highest expression of truth. In the end, however, we each celebrate Hexmas in our own way, literally in our own dream of promised Iceland. Praise be Hex.
Praise be Hex.
These are my people. I cannot resist any longer. These are my goddamn people. Which are canon and which are arm canon? That is fucking brilliant. Shit.
That's heavy. That's deep.
That's deep.
That's
man.
deep.
That's deep. I will proudly be these people's gods. God.
More than one?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if we're a monolithic or polyphonic.
Polyamorous.
We might be a polyamorous.
Whirl.
Polywrath.
Fear the polywrath of Hex. The many-headed wrath. That was a gunshot.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Where did
dear.
Grumpy go?
Someone shot our fucking Wookie.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check this out. You guys stay here. Grumpy, are you okay? Oh, hey! Guys! It's Nintendo Rock Sensation I Fight Dragons! And they shot our Wookie.
Grumpy? Oh, God! I Fight Dragons? What?
Hey, guys!
Hey!
God.
Sorry about your Wookie. It was
coming right for us!
Yeah, it was. And Chad kind of freaked out, and Billy yelled.
Shot it.
Not gonna miss him. He was kind of a dick.
He's just
Chad-
a grotesque
Chad shot the
mess of
Wookie.
blood and
It's-
hair.
He's better this way.
So wait, what are you guys doing out here?
Well, we were just stuck in the traffic jam, and after a while, we figured might as well get out and look around, see what's going on. It's kind of weird stuff. Have you guys noticed anything weird?
Have we
Where
ever?
to begin?
Yeah, I don't know. I was reading about the thing about the UFO behind Mercury, and it's creepy stuff.
It was coming right for us!
Bill, settle down. Bill's just still kind of freaked out. If anything, I feel like your Wookie was just a bit, on the violence. I don't think you should pursue legal action, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no, of course not.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Struggling.
I guess technically he was an illegal immigrant to begin with, so...
Yeah.
And he was a bit rapey to begin with, so...
It was a bit rapey?
Yeah.
Well, that tops it off.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, it was a menace. We might press charges. Do you guys have any money for us to sue out of you? Because your Wookie attacked us, and we could
It
sue
was
you.
coming right for us!
Yeah, I don't know if you heard Bill the first time, but it was coming right for us.
And frankly, I didn't like the way he was looking at me.
Jeez, I think all of us here just need to, walk away from this.
Better people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've all learned something.
I don't know what that is exactly, but...
No, we definitely learned something today, and it has to do with shotguns. Chad, why did you have a shotgun, actually? I've been meaning to ask you that. Don't get me wrong, you protected us, and that's great, but where did that come from, man? I didn't see that. You had that in a van?
Dude, I keep that in my hardware case.
Well, that's awkward. No, it's great. Now I feel... But
Today we've learned Chad has a license to hunt illegal immigrants.
Jeez, I guess... Should we bury Grumpy?
I think in order to not quell any more questions, we should.
All right. Let me grab his feet. He's huge.
I guess I'll get the other end.
Whoa! I see that the glowing light. What the hell?
Whoa. Yeah, that's a bit odd.
What kind of shotgun do you have, Chad?
I suppose the charade has ended.
Oh my God! The thing is just. Does everybody else see this? Am I hallucinating again?
No, I am totally seeing this.
I'm seeing it. It's totally there.
Hello, I Fight Dragons.
Hi.
I am the one.
What's up?
How are you?
I am the one that they called Grumpy. As you can see, I am no Wookie. It was but an illusion.
Sorry for shooting you.
I felt no pain, and I forgive thee.
Wait, so was it a rape illusion too?
Yes, you saw what you wanted to see.
No.
Wanted to see the rapey
I'm just not
stuff.
going to think about this right
That's
now.
not it. That's weird, guys.
Grumpy, what does this mean? I mean, that's not even your real name, is it?
It is not my real name. To know my real name, it is far too complicated a process. And
Is it Steve?
No, I Fight Dragon. It is not Steve.
Can we call you Steve?
It'd be easier for us.
Yeah, if we can't know your real name, we can just...
My
I'd call you
cousin's name's
something, man.
Steve.
You kind of look like a Steve.
You do.
If it gives you humans comfort, you may call me Steve.
Good call, guys. Nice to meet you,
Cool,
Steve.
All right.
So what's going
Hey,
on,
bro.
Steve?
We've established
Steve,
that.
bro.
Intergalactic salutations.
Look, Steve. All right. Did you abduct me? Is that what this is all about? I gotta know.
Wait, what? You got abducted?
I got abducted last Christmas, and I only remembered it when I heard the signal coming out of the radio.
Yeah, it happened a year ago. It's new to us, too.
It's new to me. It was very violatory.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Not cool, Steve.
Regrettably, some of our measures leave much to be desired. We apologize for the invasion of your privacy, but it was necessary. Over the year, you have been a suitable carrier for reconnaissance probes.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Probes?
Do I have things in me?
Some of them, yes, still. Your body will process the rest and excrete them.
Ugh.
Oh.
Out of what?
Don't ask that question.
Just curious.
It's a horrible question.
I don't want to be around.
Well, we get it, but
I cannot tell a lie. It will pass from your rectum.
Oh, that's there are worse pores for it to excrete out of.
Yeah, I suppose. There wasn't a good answer to that, huh?
No.
Do not fear. It is not like your Earth film, Total Recall, in which there is a giant probe in the nose. We find that film to be quite hilarious.
Well, yeah, especially the three boobs part.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
So it's more like Total Rectal.
Total Recall?
Rectal?
Rectal.
That's right.
You took a bottle of that.
Total Recall. Total Rectal Recall.
Well, why me? Why any of this? What are you people here for?
We are here to evaluate your planet as to whether or not it is ready to receive the knowledge of an extraterrestrial presence.
Well, there are better ways to do it. I mean, Steve, is this or isn't this situation with the traffic jam something extraterrestrial in nature?
Yeah, good question.
It's true. Unfortunately, our craft did not detect your experimental X-37B spacecraft, and there was a collision. Our craft had to make an emergency landing in what was your Interstate 95.
Oh. Man, I-95's bad enough.
Yeah, it's not great traffic-wise to begin with. The alien stuff, that's worse.
Yeah.
There are better places to crash, bro. There's a whole ocean. Like,
Seriously,
75% of our
dude.
planet is ocean.
Be more considerate.
Even just the interstate system, it's like you couldn't do it next to the highway.
Talk about Gaper's delay.
It is.
That's a Chicago term, I think. But we're all from Chicago, but it's a lot of gaping involved. Well, apparently more than we thought about. Right, Steve? Am I right?
Right.
High five?
That's right, Rubberneck.
Yes, high five.
Yeah.
It was regrettable to have to land so publicly, which is why we diverted the last of our power to our cloaking field. However, the situation is quite volatile. My people sent signals through your radio waves to communicate with me. This is how I know these things. I left to try to meet up with my people as we are quite near the crash site, but the involvement of your United States government has made things quite difficult.
Yeah, they always screw stuff up.
Wait. I have a question. Steve.
Oh, just one?
Okay, I have several questions. I mean, I'm really ready to wash my hands of this after I take that dump that passes out all the fucking messy probes. But Steve, look, I mean, we all understood that you were a Wookiee, and Matt knew who you were.
Matt said he knew you. You owed him money.
Did you telepathically project the idea of you being a Wookiee all the way to Los Angeles? I mean, come on, man, that's weird.
During my travels, I met the one you call Matt Spill, and he is more than aware of my charade. We were lovers.
Woo!
What?
Huh.
You know, that
Didn't see that one coming.
that kind of makes more sense.
Does it?
No.
Well, geez. Okay, so wait, why us? Why me? Why Matt? Why Nerdy Show and I Fight Dragons?
Yeah, sorry for shooting you again. That was all Chad.
You were coming right for us!
Chad and Bill.
Sorry,
Bill yelled.
bro.
In my infinite, interstellar wisdom, I forgive you. The answers to all these things is quite simple. We have received your podcasts from outer space, particularly your 2009 Life Day podcast. And this is how we decided it would be best to interface with you during a time of year when you are predisposed towards being merry and jolly.
He said interface.
And as you can see, we were correct in doing so. But now I must take my leave of you.
Oh.
This is all weird, and like I said, Steve, or Grumpy, I'm really ready to be done with this shit. But I mean, you're here, we're here, I mean, do you need us to help you?
Yeah, is there anything we can do to help?
No, it is far, far too dangerous. You could potentially become prisoners of your own government. That is unwise. You will do more by bringing joy and entertainment to yourself and the other campers.
Kumbaya.
Oh no, I have a far better idea. Perhaps you'll know of the band Fountains of Wayne.
Yeah. They're awesome. My favorite band.
Sure.
In one of our previous excursions to your planet, I met with them. Just as I taught this song to Fountains of Wayne, so now do I teach you. Touch my glowing arms, I fight dragons. Touch me and learn a new song.
The slippery one?
Yeah, dude, it's
kinky.
No, don't get me wrong. We're
Yes, touch them all.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Hari, come on, man. Grab it.
Touch me, Hari.
All right.
Hari, yes. Lay your hand upon my lower abdomen.
Ugh.
Mmm.
I think that rapey bit was not just grumpy.
I don't think he was projecting, no.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it, I fight dragons?
Yes.
I feel it!
Yes, definitely feeling it. It's nice.
Now you are ready. Perform the song. Make the world a happy place. And someday, perhaps someday, we shall reunite.
All right.
Very well then.
You say so, Steve Grumpy Bro.
Let's do it, Grumpy Steve Bro.
Sorry for shooting you.
Salome.
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 Salome, I guess.
Salome.
So what, guys? What happened? Did he taught you a song when you touched him?
I felt it.
Yeah,
I felt it.
It was some kind of osmosis situation.
Some sort of oral information.
Reverse osmosis, maybe. I'm not positive, but it was good.
Reverse osmosis.
It was enjoyable. I mean, I personally loved it.
Would Steve again?
Yes. Steve was a wonderful Steving for all of Steviness.
Was it as good for you as it was for us?
It was. Once you've Steved, you gotta Steve reliably until your Steving has Steved itself out.
I think that messed them up. I think that messed them up bad. Let's get out of this creepy woods with this, like, mess of fucking hairy biomatter he left behind out of his Wookiee disguise.
Yeah, good call.
Wait. Oh, it's just a pile of moss. God. Aliens are weird. I hate this shit.
Was he even here?
If we're having a mass hallucination, I can at least take comfort in that. Before, I thought it was just me.
No, I think he was here. Chad shot him with a shotgun. I'm just saying it seemed like what you say at that moment.
It's pretty violent.
Again, you gotta register that gun, man.
Well, you guys got some, like, equipment or something? I guess we should play this song if this alien's demanding you play a song.
Sure. I mean,
It's all right here.
I had a keyboard in my pocket this whole time.
Wow.
I thought you were happy to see me.
That is a small keyboard, but all right. So what's the song called, guys?
As far as I know, it's
Steve for Christmas.
Steve Stevington does the Steverson. No, Alien for Christmas.
That's
I think,
it.
Yeah, that sounds more right.
Okay, well, I got some wieners back at the campsite, for roasting, and marshmallows, so if you guys want to come back there, we can just have a party and
try to forget tonight's experience.
This has been the worst holiday season ever.
At least we're suffering together.
Years later, the Nerdy Show gang would sit around the campfire and reminisce about this auspicious day and reflect that maybe somewhere up there in the sky, in the stars, in the abyss, somebody is watching them from up high. Maybe it's Santa Claus. Maybe it's Robert the Hanukkah Frog, Cthulhu, or Ubik, the Kwanzaa shrub. Whatever deity, maybe, just maybe, it might be that little gray alien, Steve. A happy, happy Christmas to you all, and keep watching the skies.
Sucker punched him.
The small town of Lake Kooksbataw was shocked today as popular webcomics and Eisner-nominated comic book author Brian Clevenger was arrested chasing a yet-to-be-identified nude man with a carving knife. More at 11.
Wow, that was an interesting club there. I've never been to La-Di-Da before.
Oh, yeah, La-Di-Da. Good thing we're out of there.
I know. I didn't know what to expect from a Key West gay bar, but wow. I kind of miss the other guys, though. You know?
I know. Well, they're on their way. They'll be here soon.
Yeah, I know.
Those boys.
They get in all kinds of trouble when we're not around, really.
But it's been nice having them around. Like, for this whole year, for Flame On, we've had a lot of good times.
Yeah, I mean, the oral interview with Johnny McGovern, the gay pimp.
Oh, yeah, that was totally amazing.
And then the Slash fic from the Nerdy Show forums.
Yeah, those guys really killed with that.
And then, you going off on all these adventures.
Yeah, I went to San Diego and New York Comic Con, and that was
a crazy year.
Yeah, it's been great.
What are we gonna do? They're not gonna be here for like another couple hours. I mean, I almost feel kind of guilty. It's like, you don't think they think we're having sex or something, do you? Because I mean, that's
what. It's funny that you mentioned that because I have a surprise for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so come in and take a look.
And that looks like a giant jar of honey.
Yeah, Brian. Brian.
What is that?
I just I knew you'd love it, and it's because
like
ever
honey.
since I grew this beard, I've seen you looking at me.
It is a nice beard.
Thank you. And I've seen you looking at me, and now I'm looking back, and I feel like I've really got this bear thing down. See, I've got honey. Aren't I a good bear?
What is that? Salmon?
Yeah, honey, come sit down on the bed.
You have salmon too?
Yeah, no, that's for later, Brian. The salmon is for later. Come sit down on the bed. Yeah, okay.
right.
Yeah, just relax, and
what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? I'm
Is
sorry.
it?
Wait.
What's the matter?
What are you doing?
Is this not what you want? Is this not?
I don't get it. Are you supposed to be making bear noises?
Yeah, that's my little baby bear. My little. I want to be your baby bear, Brian.
Oh my. Yeah, this is weird.
What do you mean? The honey, the salmon?
No. We have to talk about the bear basics.
The basic of
It's okay. I'll train you.
You a bear trainer?
I am a bear trainer.
Yeah, you cracked the
Not
whip.
only am I a bear, I'm.
No.
Hey guys.
Hey, can I open my eyes? Are you doing? Are you naked?
Out of my way. I'm out of alcohol. Merry fucking Christmas.
Oh, God damn it.
Hi, guys.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Nerdy Show. Nerdy Show is brought to you by a comic shop, Nerdapalooza, and the Avito branch of Play and Trade, and listeners like you. If you enjoyed what you heard, support Nerdy Show by telling a friend, or better yet, pick up some Nerdy Show merch at the Nerdy Show store, or donate directly for secret nerdy goodies. For more episodes of Nerdy Show, Dungeons and Doritos, comics, videos, and more, visit nerdyshow.com. You can subscribe to all Nerdy Show podcasts via the iTunes Store. For the latest news and updates, follow us on Twitter at Nerdy Show or friend us on Facebook and get social with other Nerdy Show listeners at nerdyshow.com/forums. Contact us with questions or comments at info@nerdyshow.com.
Jesus, what the hell was that, Brian? I gotta go. There's something on the roof of the car.
It's snow.
Well, originally I was working on this bird you see as a replacement for car fuel. I think birds are actually the future. As you can see, I can ride one, and I don't have to give it any gas. It is starting to starve to death, so I do think I need to feed it at some point. But whatever, I can make more.
Can you tell me what these peppers represent again, Mr. Culver?
I was gonna say True Lies, but that's not the right Schwarzenegger movie. Oh, what's the one with Mars? I can't remember.
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Oh, how ironic.
Care Bear glare.
Turn left here. Turn right here. Activating special protocol. Aliens are attacking the ship.
Hey everyone, it's a Nintendo rock sensation, I Fight Dragons, and it appears that they killed Grumpy. I don't know if I'm saddened or relieved.
Good riddance. He's kind of a dick anyway.
At least to you.
Yeah.
Oh, rape humor.
Rape humor indeed.
Oh, it's funny because it didn't happen to me.
You'll get yours someday.
She's gonna rape you.
Not necessarily by me, but someday.
This is the most ridiculous thing you guys have ever done. You know that, right?